everyone! Welcome back to Daily Duo English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Ben. Good to see you again.
So, Ben, how's your day going, by the way?
Pretty good, actually. I had my coffee, walked my dog, and now I'm here ready to help people with their English.
Love it. And today's topic is something we all do every single day, right? Our daily routine.
Yep, exactly. How to talk about your day in simple English. It's super, super useful, especially for beginners.
Whether you're meeting someone new or maybe chatting with a teacher or even just practicing your English by yourself, this topic, talking about your routine, is a really great way to build confidence.
For sure, it's something everyone can relate to. So, Emily, what's a typical morning like for you? The very first part of your day.
Let's see. I usually wake up around 7:30 in the morning, and then I check my phone first, maybe scroll a little bit on social media.
Oh, me too. Same here. I always check my messages or maybe the weather to see if it's sunny or rainy.
Yeah, exactly. Then after that, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, and then I make some coffee. Coffee is important.
Coffee first, always. Yes. Then what? Do you eat something?
Yes, after coffee, I make a light breakfast. It's usually toast with jam, or sometimes some fruit like an apple or a banana, something easy.
Oh, that sounds good. I usually cook eggs or oatmeal, sometimes with fruit too. It's a pretty healthy start to the day, I think.
After breakfast, I take a shower, then I get dressed, and then I check my to-do list for the day, all the things I need to do.
Oh, I like to write my to-do list while I'm having breakfast. It's a good time to think, and then I check emails before I start work.
Oh, that sounds very productive. Yes. Around 9 a.m., I sit down at my desk and I start working.
Me too. And if I have, a little bit of time, I do a quick workout in the morning, like stretching or yoga.
Oh, that's nice. I sometimes do just some light stretching before breakfast. It really helps me feel fresh.
Yes, it does. Then it's all about focusing on work until lunchtime, really concentrating.
How about your afternoons, Ben, after all that work?
Oh, yeah. After working for a few hours, I usually have lunch around 12:30. What about you, Emily?
Same. I make something quick. Sometimes it's a sandwich or a salad or, leftovers from dinner last night.
Oh, leftovers are great. Sometimes I like to cook pasta, just something fast. And after lunch, I always wash the dishes and clean up. It's important to keep the kitchen tidy.
Yeah, I agree. I also tidy up the kitchen after lunch and maybe take a short break. Sometimes I even go for a walk just for a few minutes.
Oh, fresh air really helps, doesn't it? Or I grab another coffee, maybe around 3 p.m. to stay energized for the rest of the afternoon.
Yes, that's smart. I might listen to a podcast while walking or, while doing some small chores around the house.
Yeah, exactly. Then I get back to work and I work until about 5 or 6 p.m. That's usually my main work block for the afternoon.
Speaking of energy, Ben, do you ever take a nap in the afternoon? Like sometimes if you feel a little tired?
Oh, good question, Emily. Occasionally, yes. A short nap, like 20 minutes. We call that a power nap. It really helps if I feel tired. It helps me get more energy. What about you?
Sometimes, yes, absolutely. Power naps they're really great. They can make a big difference, especially in the afternoon. So we've talked about mornings, we've talked about afternoons, and even power naps. What about your evenings, Ben? For me, evenings are like my favorite part of the day.
Oh, me too, Emily. Absolutely. After work, my evening usually starts with dinner.
I like to try new recipes, cooking something different. But sometimes when I'm tired, I just order takeout. It's easy.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I usually try to cook something simple, nothing too complicated after a long day. And then after dinner, I always try to clean the kitchen again. It makes me feel good for the next morning.
Oh, that's a good habit. I try to do that too. So after dinner and after cleaning, what do you do to relax? For me, I just want to relax. Maybe watch a TV show, or sometimes I read a book, or I play a game on my phone, just something calm.
Yeah, I do that too. I like watching TV, a good movie maybe. And also I like to do some stretching or some yoga in the evening. Just gentle movements, It really helps me relax my body and my mind after a busy day. It's like a good way to unwind.
Oh, that's smart, Emily. Stretching is great. I should do more of that myself. It's good to have those different ways to relax. Some people like to listen to music. Some people like to go for a short walk.
Exactly. It's important to have that time for yourself, not just work, 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 right?
Definitely. It helps get ready for the next day, too.
Absolutely, Ben. It really does. So after all that relaxation, what's your routine for winding down? Like before bed?
Winding down. Yeah. For me, it's usually around maybe 9 or 10 p.m. I start getting ready for bed. First, I always brush my teeth, very important, and wash my face. Just get clean before I sleep.
Yes, same here. Brushing teeth and washing my face are a must. And then I also like to prepare for the next day. So I write down my plan for the next day, like what I need to do, what's important. It helps me feel organized.
Oh, that's smart, Emily. I do something similar. I try to think about my plan, but I don't always write it down. Maybe I should start doing that. It probably helps you sleep better too, right? Because your mind isn't busy thinking about tomorrow?
Exactly. It really does. A calm evening routine, it really helps with better sleep. You feel more relaxed, not stressed about the next day. It makes a big difference.
Definitely. And speaking of sleep, I try very hard not to use my phone too much before sleeping. The light from the screen, it can make it hard to sleep. So I try to put it away maybe 30 minutes before I go to bed.
Oh, that's a good tip, Ben. The blue light from phones can really keep you awake. I try to do the same. Sometimes I read a book instead, a real book. It's much better for my eyes and for my sleep.
Yeah, reading a book is great. So I usually go to bed around 11 p.m., sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later, but 11 is typical.
Me too, around 11 p.m. And like we said, that calm evening routine really helps. It prepares your body and your mind for rest. It's just peaceful.
Definitely. And weekends, do you follow the same routine, Emily, or is it different?
Oh, weekends are a bit more relaxed for me, Ben. A lot more relaxed, actually. I definitely like to sleep in, not wake up at 7:30, maybe 8:30 or 9 a.m. It feels really nice.
Oh, I totally agree. Sleeping in is one of the best parts of the weekend. And do you still have a busy breakfast, or is it slower?
Much slower. I have a slower breakfast. Maybe I take my time, sit and relax with my coffee instead of rushing, and I just enjoy more free time. No work schedule,
Yeah, same here. I love having a slower breakfast too. Maybe make some pancakes or something. But even though it's relaxed, I still like to keep some habits. Like, I always have my morning coffee. That's a must, even on weekends.
Oh, yes. Coffee is non-negotiable, even on the weekend. I agree.
And I still like to do my evening reading. It helps me wind down no matter what day it is. So some things stay the same, but the overall feeling is definitely more relaxed.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance, isn't it? Relaxing, but still keeping those good habits that make you feel good. Now, let's talk about something super, super useful for you, our listeners. We want to help you talk about your day, your daily routine, even more easily.
Yeah, let's go over some really helpful phrases you can use. These are common phrases, so you'll hear them a lot, and you can use them every day.
Exactly. And as we say these phrases, we want you to repeat them with us. This will help you practice speaking. Ready?
Okay, so for the morning, you can say, I wake up at, and then add the time. Like, I wake up at 7 o'clock, or I wake up at 7:30.
That's a great one to start with. And then a very common thing everyone does, I brush my teeth. Very important.
Yes, I brush my teeth. Easy and common. And then for getting ready, you can say, I take a shower, or I get dressed. These are two separate actions, but both about getting ready.
Right. And then for your first meal, I make breakfast or I eat breakfast. Simple, right?
Yeah, simple. After that, maybe you check your phone. You can say, I check my phone. Or if you're like Emily, you might say, I write my to-do list.
Yep, that's me. And then for going to work, you can say, I go to work. Or if you work from your house, you can say, I work from home.
For lunchtime, it's very direct. I have lunch at noon. Or I eat lunch at 12. You can use either one.
Perfect. And for your free time or evenings, you have more options. You can say, I go for a walk. Or I watch TV.
Oh, I read a book is a good one. And I cook dinner. That's a big part of the evening routine for many people.
It is. And after dinner, many people say, I clean the kitchen. Or for relaxing, I stretch or do yoga.
And finally, for the end of the day, a very important phrase is, I go to bed at 11, or whatever time you go to bed.
These phrases are really, really helpful. They help you tell people about your whole day from morning to night.
Yes, and remember, the more you use them, the more natural they will feel when you speak English. So keep practicing.
You know, speaking of routines, I have a little story. A funny story, actually. Do you want to hear something funny that happened to me?
Oh, yes, I love a good story. What happened, Emily?
Okay, so last week, I completely overslept, and I missed my morning meeting.
Oh, no, really? That's not good. What happened? Were you super tired?
I was. I stayed up too late watching a show. You know, just one more episode and then one more. So I forgot to set my alarm and I woke up at 9:15.
Oh, my goodness. And your meeting was at 9 a.m., right?
Yes, my meeting was at 9. So it was a little bit of a disaster.
Oh, classic. That's so relatable. I think we've all been there, you know? But that's exactly why routines, they really help. They keep you on track.
Exactly. I mean, even small habits like just setting your alarm or making your bed or even checking your calendar, these small things can really, really make your day much smoother.
Definitely. It's like your brain knows what to do next. Speaking of habits, I always write down my to-do list for the day right after breakfast. It really helps me stay focused for my work.
That's smart. For me, I like to write my to-do list at night before I go to sleep. So when I wake up in the morning, I already know exactly what I need to do. It makes starting the day easier.
Okay, so this is a good idea. How about a quick practice for our listeners?
Oh, I love that. Yes, let's do it. So, listeners, we'll say a time, and you can say what you usually do at that time. Try to say it out loud. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's like a little game. So, Emily, you can start with the time.
Okay, so for example, 7 a.m. What do you do at 7 a.m.?
Well, a common answer for 7 a.m. would be, I wake up. So you might say, I wake up.
Good one. Okay, next time. 8 a.m. What do you do at 8 a.m.?
For 8 a.m., you could say, I have breakfast, or maybe I go to work. it depends on your routine, of course.
Right. Okay, how about 1 p.m.? What do you do at 1 p.m.?
At 1 p.m., most people would say, I eat lunch.
Perfect. And if it's 6 p.m., what do you do at 6 p.m.?
For 6 p.m., a lot of people would say, I cook dinner, or maybe I eat dinner.
Yes. And our last time for this quick practice, 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m., that's often when we say, I go to bed, or I get ready for bed. Nice job, everyone. That was a good little warm-up.
Now it's your turn, everyone. Try saying your own routine out loud. You can start from your morning and go all the way to bedtime.
Yes, you can even pause this episode, and practice each part. We'll be here when you're ready to continue.
And here's a quick tip. Even if you only know a few phrases right now, you can still talk about your day. Just use what you know.
That's so true. And practicing your routine in English is a really great way to learn new verbs, time phrases, and also sentence structure. It really helps.
You can even write your routine in a notebook or even record yourself speaking, with your phone.
Yeah, the more you practice, honestly, the more natural it becomes. It just feels easier.
And please, don't worry about mistakes, okay? Just speak. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. It's all about progress, not perfection.
Exactly. So that's it for today's practice, everyone. We really hoped this helped you feel more confident about talking about your daily routine.
Yeah, definitely. If you like this lesson, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next episodes.
And please like the video if you learned something new. And tell us in the comments. We want to know, what's your daily routine?
Yes, let's practice together.
We're your daily duo.
And your English-speaking buddies.
See you next time on Daily Duo English.
Bye for now.